It's not going to be easy. It's going to be fucking hard.
Alrighty, boys and girls, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. How is everybody doing? Say hello in the chat. Let me know you're here. Like the stream, boys and girls. What's up, Track? Good morning. Drop Shop. Good morning. Good morning, JT, Billy, Allie, MJ, Ivan, Faith, Avneet, taking in. Good morning. What's up, Rahul, XD? Congrats on your payout, man. 60, Sashin, Alex, Tom, KTS, Mason, Raymond, Lulu, Stav, Abdaz, Tom, good morning. Anyone know if the Topstep servers ain't working? I have no idea. Good morning, Nisha. Good morning, Invisible Time. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully everybody is doing well. We've got market open in about a minute. So we will dive into some charts here. Good morning, Soné. Good morning, Diego. So, diving in here, obviously the only red folder news day of the week is today. Unemployment claims came out pre-market. And just looking here at structure, you know, this was yesterday, I guess, you know, in a nutshell. So yesterday we pump at the open. We take out the previous weekly high. We do have an SMT at that previous weekly high at the moment as well. We'll see if that holds. And then we basically recovered the entire move in the 10 a.m. candle all the way back down. And then we took out the 9 a.m. hourly low, essentially, New York opening price. And then we traded back into the range, and we're more so range bound ever since. We do have a SMT here as well at the moment, which I believe, yeah, we took out London highs already. So London took out Asia low and Asia high. Here on the NASDAQ, we'll see if potentially, I mean, we're either going to keep grinding new highs, or I think we should see reversal here relatively soon if we're going to reverse and come take out these lows. A little disappointed in the fact that with the way that we reacted yesterday at 10 a.m., I was hoping to see an expansion through some of these relative equal lows in here, and then potentially see a weekly low put in after this, but it doesn't look like that might not be a reality anymore, depending on what we get. Market just opened up here. Moral of the story is I am neutral for now. I could easily frame along just as easily as I want to see price reverse, but I mean, price has to show us that it wants to reverse if we're going to entertain that, I think, at this point, especially with London having taken out Asia already, because that could very easily end up being the manipulation for the day, and then we see New York continuation. So we'll see what we get, boys and girls. But as of right now, I guess all we really need to know is that there's currently bearish SMT at the highs. So, you know, if we do see price show us a willingness to go lower, we could look to play that maybe. But otherwise, I am pretty neutral at this very juncture in time. Another SMT formed here as well. So SMTing these highs here at the open between ES and NQ. See what we get, boys and girls. Good morning, guys. Looking at the poll in the chat, 130 votes. Everybody's bullish. Some things never change. Some things never change. Everybody is bullish. But I will say this: if we do end up finding a short, I'm going to be looking to target session lows, London low specifically, and then probably content with that. I mean, we'll see. We could see the whole sell-off through 840s, previous London session lows, relative equal lows here. Look at this Current reaction here at the open. Now we're seeing that willingness to go lower. London low. Let's see if it holds. London low. Let's drop it down, put that to the side. London low 980. Topstep is down for you guys, huh? You mean just like Project X is down? My Project X is working. I went ahead and I literally took a trade on this morning, and then I closed it right away. I held it open for like 10 seconds and then just closed it, because I think I'm getting close to an inactivity limit on these. Yeah, so I thought. Topstep, not gonna fucking fool me, pal. Selling strong here at the open, boys and girls. Only 4 minutes in, 5 minutes in. Holy shit. You know, if we can get, it looks like we will get a 5-minute close here. It's interesting how NQ is the asset to put in the higher high, but yet we've got way more weakness on NQ than ES. I think it would make sense to play for lower if this can confirm, which it looks like it will. 10 seconds till the close. The question is, where can we find an entry with this? Because realistically, this could pull all the way back to 930 opening price. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could pull all the way back up here. Just for fun. What does this even look like? It's actually a 1 to 2. 33-point stop. That's actually not bad. I've definitely seen worse. We'll see if something like this maybe. I do kind of want to include that wick. We'll go with OTE on this, I'm thinking. But we got the 5-minute 5-minute closure here, changing the state below this low. SMT at the highs. I'm going to put a limit on for now at 63. And see, might end up deleting this. I'm just putting it here for now because if I enter here, I still want my stop, like, honestly, all the way up here above this order block. Yeah, I know there's SMT both sides as well. But we already had hourly hourly highs, SMT at the highs. And then we got another new SMT on the lower time frames here at the open. With this close on the 5, I'm willing to give it a try. I already was kind of hoping to see if we could justify going lower. Again, we could see much lower, honestly. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Does Topstep even notify you about the inactivity thing? I don't know if they notify you or not, but I did see I did see that one guy on X. A couple other traders were sharing it as well, but he basically almost lost his accounts. They ended up, I don't know if they fixed it because everybody was kind of like yelling at Topstep to fix it for him. But yeah, he went on vacation. Apparently even told Topstep he was going to be on vacation. And then they still like, he just randomly one day got an email saying, due to inactivity, your XFAs are being closed down. I don't know how long it's been since I've traded on them, but it's been a while. So I figured I would just open and close a position, honestly. But what is interesting is there is a seemingly an internet beef, a war going on right now between Project X and Tradeovate. So that's kind of interesting. Listen, it wouldn't be a normal week in the trading space if there was zero drama, am I right? There's got to be some drama somewhere from someone doing something. But anyway, boys, yeah, limit is set for me at OTE of this range. I like this enough to give it a try. Only if we can, I mean, I want to get a really good entry on this, though. Still. We are about coming up on 10 minutes into the open here. The other aspect of all of this is the fact that previous weekly high has already been taken. Obviously, we have an SMT there with NQ and ES as well. You know, so and just looking at this hourly, we got 20 minutes left on it. Look at the 15. I mean, that'd be pretty wild to see this flip all the way back, I guess. It could happen, but yeah, 51% bullish. Some guys, a few guys in the chat probably like, yeah, I don't know about this, Tyler. I'm going for longs only. But then again, yesterday we were afraid to what was it? Short at all-time high prices, and we got the sell-off of the century, boys and girls. So yeah, I just haven't been focused on them. Lang trades is just really what it comes down to. Kind of hard for me to like trade on one platform and then bounce back to another one and then manage different, manage trading on different platforms. So I just trade basically one at a time. But maybe I'll do a Topstep. Maybe I'll do a Topstep full port stream where I just swing for the fences on these XFAs, and we either get rich as fuck or we blow them to smithereens. But yeah, I've taken 7 payouts. 7 payouts across these accounts, so they're paid for. If I blow them, I'm still green on them. I'm green on them either way. You feel me? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. My Topstep X is working, so I have no idea actually if something's wrong or not. Don't ask me. I'm not Topstep support anymore. Just tweet at Michael Patek. Tradeify allows you to have 5. So anyway, yeah, just waiting on this. We'll see if we get it. I would love it if we would generate some sell side here and then come pick up my entry. What I'd rather not see happen is another manipulation. Then we get like very fast displacement higher. That would actually make me probably consider taking this trade off. Change the time frame. What am I? What am I, your guinea pig? Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I guess it's not working. It worked when I put a trade on and then I held it for like 10 seconds and then closed it. Other than that. What's the best prop right now in your opinion? My bias, well, I guess it depends what you consider qualities or traits that make a prop from the best, but I'm going to say Tradeify. And I'm saying Tradeify basically due to the fact that it has all the offerings. Anywhere from, like, if you wanted to get in really, really cheap, but then you have the intraday trailing drawdown similar to Apex accounts, you could do that if you wanted. Or you could get one-day pass evals, end-of-day trailing drawdown, just like My Fund of Futures or Topstep. And you have straight to sim funded, clear path to live. The only bugaboo right now, which it's supposed to be coming, I believe this month, is like if you're just got a hard on for Project X, and you're like, no, I only trade if I can trade on Project X. That's supposed to be being added this month, but that's only if you're a platform Nazi though. Fast AF payouts. I think it's important that you know, Brett Simba's as in the public eye as he is. All these types of things, but so take my opinion for what you will. I still think Topstep is I definitely don't think Topstep is a bad firm. That'd be pretty blasphemous for me to say, but I just have my personal little quarrels towards them, I guess, but which is seemingly growing. I don't know if you guys get that sense, but it's seemingly growing in the trading space where a lot of people are just like, for whatever reason, getting ticked off with them. Whether it's the Trade of 8 stuff, whether it's the fact that they're somehow the biggest firm, but maybe the stingiest firm in the space. All these types of things. So all right, we're seeing price take out this low here again. Ooh. Yeah, so this is where it gets dicey for me. Like if we were to just like shoot back up here, I don't know if I like my short anymore as much. I would kind of start to view this as a manipulation, and then I might be fucked if I stayed in that short. I'm going to take this off for now. But we will keep monitoring this. And see what we get, boys and girls. But London low, 980. I mean, if I missed the move to the London low, it is what it is. Maybe look for a long from there, but delete this. I'm going to go mark out the previous day high. We don't do BDH. We only mark the PDH. Badumts. You heard it here first. Oh, Bobby. These shorts do look juicy, though, don't they? Even on the 15, they look pretty good. Look at me. Look me in the eyes, chat. Look at me in the eyes with a straight face and tell me after the first 15 minutes of opening range, the shorts don't look pretty spicy. You can't do it, can you? No, you can't. You can't do it. But I'll probably look for, yeah, probably more of like an internal model to try to find an entry here. I just don't want to front run this and then, like I said, get maybe ran out. You heard it here first. Oh. Yeah, we'll start now. Anyway. Let me close the poll off here, boys and girls. Not as many votes today, but I don't know if that's because everybody's unsure or what the deal is. But anyway, the final is 48% bullish, 40% bearish. So not as lopsided, but still favoring the longs. My birthday is early October. No, I could be interested in the equal highs on ES. Yeah, I could be. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing currently, and what I'm seeing currently is this looking like we are breaking down here. I mean, as sell side levels get traded through, I'll obviously start to become more bullish. But like I said, yeah, I don't think it's totally impossible to see. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked, honestly, if we saw like the 840s, 830s below these equal lows get ran. Maybe it would be I think it'd be a pretty ambitious move to get down to like below 800, but never say never. Especially, I mean, we did get more tariff news. I believe the what was it? Trump said he was imposing a 50% tariff on Brazil, I guess, yesterday. Who knows if that's going to add some fuel to the fire here for lower, but we'll play it as it lies, boys and girls. We'll read the tape as best we can. All I know is right now it looks like lower is the move. I just don't like yeah, we kind of just accumulated here for a bit and just got another sell off. We'll see if we can, I don't know, complete this sell here from this gap down. I mean, if this doesn't hold, that's a tough look for lower. What I was originally wanting to see, obviously, was a trade back up into first presented fair value gap with the potential to maybe trade into this 930 opening price and this OB. So that would have been ideal. Stayed heavy here, left a 5-minute behind, didn't trade back into it. But yeah, we didn't trade back in anything. Like 2-minute. Okay, a little 2-minute gap here. 2-minute breaker as well. London low, 20 points away. Uh, 2 minutes into the macro here as well. But yeah, let me know if you guys are in anything right now at the moment. Is anybody already short in this market? Also, considering the chat was mostly bullish, do I ask if anybody went long? Tradeify supposed to be bringing Project X in July, laying trades. I don't have an exact date, I don't think. But then again, I'd hate to say that, and then like for whatever reason, like there's a hiccup that they can't get it or something, but I don't think that'll be the case. All right, there's London low, but we are selling hard here. Holy fuck. Strong drive here into the weekly open, below London low. So this is where I start to kind of shift a little bit more bullish now. Hard not to, but we'll see if we how we react here at the low here in the macro. Obviously, if we just keep displacing through here, that's not, then you got to kind of reassess and maybe look for lower targets. But yeah, congrats if you guys did short this. Once we got this 5-minute flip, I felt like the lows were, or the shorts made a lot of sense, but you did not get much of a drive back higher, honestly. And depending on where you wanted to put your stop, you could have gotten away with a stingy stop loss here for sure, but I might fuck around and play a little turtle soup for higher here. If we can keep holding this low. Bobby. Yeah, Topstep X. It sounds like Topstep X Project X is down for a lot of people. Oxel. It was down for me as well. It wouldn't allow me to change time frames. I could take a trade on this time frame, but that was it. Only the 1 minute works? Oh, okay. Classic. Good thing you guys got TradingView. I mean, a lot of you guys are probably using TradingView anyway. And then just executing. Now the hourly works? Oh, okay. Let's go. It's coming around is what you're telling me. Uh, 3 minutes left on this hourly. If we stay bearish, next target is the 840s. Previous day low. I believe that's previous day low. Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, shoot. Kind of similar in a sense. Like if you're not trading right at market open today, this short was probably a little trickier to catch. You know, depending on what you're waiting for before you enter, but. See how this hourly closes. 2 minutes left. Looks like it might close below here strong and heavy. And I think in that case, I'm probably going to stick with the looking for lower. Humana. Dow is flying. Get out of here. Nice. Jesus. Do you guys remember when the chat was more bullish today? Last minute of the hour here. Let us see what the beginning of the hour brings. 10 a.m. incoming. Yeah, I saw Grok went off. It looks like Grok, they released the new Grok, I think it was last night or whatever. And it sounds like Grok 4 is picking up where Grok 3 left off, which is pretty satisfying. They better not cut him off. Tyler, you missed short. I did. I framed the short. I did have a sell limit put on, but it did not come back for it. And yeah, Dow is flying right now somehow. So that's cool. Let's go. Yeah, gold. What the fuck? I would have expected gold to be going up too with NQ dropping off here, but oil's not doing much. Jesus, dude. All right, here's 10 a.m. Not really much of a wick there, huh? Like, dude, I want to short this, but give me something to work with here, pal. Give me something. Heavy as fuck. All right, yeah, let's just free fall, I guess. That's cool. Let's just fucking free fall. Why sell off? Because everybody and their mother says, we don't short at all-time highs. That's the best I got for you. Tyler, we can't short at all-time highs, Tyler. Don't you know we can't short at all-time highs? You heard it here first. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna try to just go for like an institutional order flow entry drill, honestly. On the 3 minute here. Something like this. 3-minute closing here in 20 seconds. Sell limits on. We'll see if this one gets picked up. $5-minute will be left here as well in the next 2 minutes if we don't pick it up sooner. Hitting the 1-minute OB right now. I'm just trying not to chase this too much. I want like I still want like a decent enough entry where I'm not going to get in and then get ran out. You know what I'm saying? No idea why the sell-off. All right, well let's pragmatically actually analyze why the sell-off, which we were already talking about it. Did we sweep the previous weekly high, yes or no? Yes. Do we have an SMT with the previous weekly high, yes or no? Yes. Did Trump impose some new tariffs yesterday? Yes or no? Yes. Is there a bunch of relative equal lows in sell-side liquidity just waiting to be, you know, touched by your uncle? Yes. I don't think this is crazy at all. I mean, I would like to participate. But to think that we can't justify the sell-off here. I mean, everybody and their mother is like, we're at all-time highs. We can't short. You're a retard if you go short. I mean, come on. I mean, the chat has not voted bearish. Just for reference, the chat has not voted bearish one day. I think it's been one day in like 4 weeks. The chat has actually voted bearish. Otherwise, it has been so lopsidedly bullish. If that doesn't give you like a sentiment on how most people are feeling right now. So I opened the stream up saying, I'm like, oh, we got SMT at the highs. It was the first thing I said. I'm like, I don't know. I need to see some willingness to go lower before I entertain going short. And not only did we get some willingness, but we got a cannonball from the NASDAQ here. This is like when Fat Timmy jumps into the water and he just sinks right to the bottom. And the mom's like, wait. Come back. Come back, little Timmy. You forgot your floaties. That's kind of what's happening right now. I'm the mom on the boat, like, you know, hysterically bawling. Yelling at the husband to do something. You know what I mean? Daryl, do something. Ah. Poor Timmy, dude. Poor fucking Timmy. I mean, holy fuck, dude. Anyway, 3 and 5 minute. It's just like, goodness. PW getting wrecked catching knives. Meanwhile, ICT traders all shorted it. Yeah, I guess in hindsight, I could have shorted this gap here and then went break even right away. As soon as we took out London low and then just ride it out. Easy to say in hindsight, though. But yeah, man, we've been talking about these lows. We've been talking about these lows since, I guess, what is today? Thursday? Well, I guess since yesterday. I kind of thought they would have a potential of happening yesterday in the PM session when the hourly did what it did yesterday morning. But FOMC meeting minutes, market said, nah, we aren't going to give that to you yet today. We're not going to give that to you yet. Let's see if we can get picked up on this, boys and girls. I'm going to just keep it on. Macro is basically over for 10 a.m. So much volume here to the downside, though. I do expect this to just kind of continue lower. See if we can get picked up. Remember, there's no wick on the open, really, of this 1 hour candle and 4 hour. Well, what do we think, though? I might... It might be too heavy to even come grab my entry here, but... What do we think, chat? Does my limit get picked up here? Or is this going to be a back-to-back limit being left behind? According to me, what are the chances of a no-wick candle 1 hour, 4 hour? I mean, we will go back for that opening price. The question is, do we do it now or do we do it later? It's not a matter of if it will go back for that price. It will. You know, I just don't. We might see sell side first. But I would like to see price come up for a breath here now that the macro is over. So chasing these institutional order flow entry drills at this point, I think, are even more risky. I'd like to see market come up for air here a little bit. We'll just see what it looks like and how much we want to dig up into the structure potentially. Like I'm not giving it the biggest stop necessarily, but that's because I don't really want to see this fair value gap fail. I want to see this hold. So 5-minute gap below the London low. We'll be retesting the weekly opening price as well. So I mean, if we just blow through here, I'll just yeah, I don't want to put my stop all the way up here. I don't like that. We're hitting a 5-minute gap here. Let's see if we can get picked up. If it's 10 a.m. reversal, I'll wait till 11. But here's the thing. Based on the way that this hourly closed, I mean, well, alternatively, what are you going to do? You're going to try to fade this all the way back up here? You see what I'm saying? You're gonna fade this entire hourly? Although we did say that yesterday, and look what happened. Market's on crack. No, I'm just kidding. Someone said turtle soup off London low. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? We fucking ran through the London low like it wasn't even there. Let me put it this way, chat. Even if this entry were to get ran out, I would just wait to see if I can still play lower from something like this. But this is what I got to do based on how this hourly closed. Maybe I'll be wrong. Like 5-6 years stock operator. We did take sell side, Oxo, but there's more sell side that we could go for. Can I show the 1 minute? Here's the 1 minute. So yeah, we got 1 minute bullish PD arrays here forming at the moment. I would almost be willing to, you know, if we were to like disrespect all this here on the 1 minute as well, I would almost be willing to delete this limit and look to enter off like this inversion maybe. Because we are hitting a 5 minute. We're right at a 5 minute gap right here as well. You know, 5 minute just closed here. So we actually just got an inversion here on the 5 minute, the lower gap here. Limit is set here. This is the gap created right below London low. But I'm going to leave this on. Maybe I'm incorrect, and maybe we'll just see like yesterday where the hourly just rallies and we fucking reclaim the whole move. This was not something that you generally see super duper often. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Grab your popcorn, boys. Enjoy the show. Either way, it'll be fun. Either way, it's going to be a fun time. We got a great RR here, almost a 5R. Look, ES. It's right above my head, man. All I got to do is do this. Oh, there it is. I just got to do it, boys. I can't fade this hourly right now. I just got to do it. It's just something I got to do. You know, like, there's just some things in life a man's got to do. And to me, this is just one of them. If it fails, hopefully I can financially recover if it fails. Oh, come on. Don't tell me we're going to get that close. Come on. A little higher. Little higher, buddy. Yeah, you ain't done yet. Yeah. I'll watch the 1 minute on my other monitor up here. Where is the 15? Yeah, 15-minute gap above that as well. Trading like a female is better. What's a funny joke I can say after that, after reading that comment? Trading like a female. What would that mean? Never be content with enough? Get it? Ba-dumped. All right, I did get filled on this short. Giving it a shot here. Some of the chat thinks I'm crazy. Maybe I am. That's all right, though. That's all right. We got 485 on the line here. Great RR. If we get ran out, we'll take a step back and we'll wait and reassess. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. What do women do for fun? Fold shit? Yeah, we're starting to get some conflicting answers here. A lot of people are looking for longs right now. Maybe I'm cooked. Or maybe you guys are cooked. The answer is one of us is going to be cooked. Either you guys are cooked or I'm cooked. Someone's getting cooked. Oh, both would be horrendous. That would suck. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun if we were both cooked. This is the 15-minute for... Oh, shit. Come on. This is the 15-minute for those asking. I never get those comments that are like, careful, Tyler. It's like, careful? What do you mean? I'm already in the trade, dog. What do you want me to just carefully get stopped out? Is that what do you mean? Be careful. Careful, Tyler. Careful, man. Whoa. Whoa, careful. Whoa, careful, man. This is the 1 minute as well, by the way. Let's do this. We'll watch the 1 and the 5. Side by side here. How's that sound? Let's hang on. Let's move this over. Yeah. Yeah. Longs all day. I hope you guys get so fucking cooked. Please don't come back for me now that I'm talking shit to the chat. Let the chat pay for their fucking sins, Mr. Market. Wreck their dreams. Make somebody quit trading today. Somebody that's in my chat, I hope you sell off so fucking hard and so fast and so long that somebody in here just fucking end. You don't end it all. Okay. I took it too far. Somebody in here says, you know what? Fuck this trading thing. I'm done. And then they go get another job. That's what I hope happens. 5-minute BPR. Just wreck it. Flip it over and spank it. Please. For me. Anyway, looking good so far, boys and girls. Looking good so far. I hope you guys that are long are starting to get a little bit nervous. And I hope just because I started talking shit, the market doesn't humble me. Because that would be... Well, it goes without saying. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The moment you start talking shit to the market, you guys know how it goes. That is such a true thing, though. You know what I mean? Nins, I want to say it's 149. I don't know. It's 20% off if you use my code. Dog, you might be cooked. Welcome to the show. Tyler, how well do you do in trading yearly? Well, let me just ask you this question, Dylan. What color is your Bugatti? What color is your Bugatti? Yeah, Dow has been flying for some reason, while NQ is falling off of a cliff. Currently, for the moment, right now, price is running into this 5 minute. It's actually a BPR now, and I want to see this thing get ran through. One minute gap here. Yeah, I'll start to get a little bit maybe defensive with this position if we can't disrespect and we start aggressively moving back toward my entry. Just to be safe, but I talked a lot of shit to the chat here now, so I kind of want to see this just rip someone's face off. We're up 130 ticks currently at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and protect. Trade is protected. Trading down into this 5 minute wick or rejection block. Well, let's see this thing just rip right through. Rip through, or I'm... Okay. I can't take 50% off. I have one contract on. One contract on. I'm actually afraid that it's completely impossible for me to take my one off. Unless I do it all at once, or take half off, I should say. Sorry. It is a nice 2.48R to the low, to the recent low. All right. I love changing my mind mid-trade. I'm just fucking so happy that anybody that went long is currently getting screwed. But if I don't get at least this low, someone in the chat's gonna have hell to pay. Because that would be some bullshit. But it looks good. It looks good. One minute gap here. Telling me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. BE coming. How do you know? Oh, sweet. Your uncle's the market maker? Dude, I didn't know ICT was your uncle. That's pretty cool. $10.30 incoming here, boys and girls. Would love to see us rip through this low in the next couple minutes. Oh, come on. Look at that 5-minute flipping back like a slut. We got to close below that BPR, bro. We got to close below it. For all things holy, we got to close below it. For all things holy in this world. Oh, please close below it. Or I might have to get out of this trade if it doesn't. Why is price gay? Why are you gay? Well, fuck you, bro. I fucking hate this shit. All right. I closed it. Fuck. Watch it just die now. Ah. You went long? What are you, retarded? I'm kidding. Fucking relax. Relax, chat. Holy shit. I had to take that off, dude. It was not I don't want to go break. I don't want to get break even stopped on that after that, bro. Man. Come on. Rejection block, man. You dirty bastard. Dirty bastard, man. Ah, that sucks. Anyway, whatever. Secured 400, a little over 400 per account. Shucks, dude. Let's see what happens. 10:30. Yeah, we could not take the BPR. I thought for sure when we were just, man, I thought we had it. Thought we had it in the bag. You thought, right? Listen, if you guys took partials because you could take partials, I guess congratulations. I'm not gonna be mad at you if that's what you're trying to get at. I had one mini on, so I couldn't partial. I just don't want to like stubbornly hold this after this 1 minute inversion, and then like all of a sudden I'm taking a break even. That'd be pretty miserable. You know, especially being that close to TP. We are SMTing this internal high here. Maybe I can I might still play this. I might hop back in this if we can inverse here. I think I'm going to play this again if we do get an inversion. I'll hop in here with my stop at this high. Maybe I'll put it to this high. What would we be at? Oh, yeah. No, I'll probably use the SMT high. Waiting for the inversion, though. Oops. Step back and breathe. Listen, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm complaining for theatrical effect, but it's always, I mean, you guys know how it is when you get teased with your TP like that and then you can't get there. I just didn't want to like totally blow it and then give all the profit back. I think that would have been silly. You know what I mean? I really don't want a long. I really don't want a long at all right now, to be honest with you. We came down, we just put in, to me, we just generated more sell side for later, is what we've done here. In my humble opinion. How about that short entry, though, boys? If you didn't like the stream after that, I don't know what more I can do for you. Oh. All right, let's see what this minute candle does. I feel like we're going to flip this and just sell hard. Let's see, though. Let's see. We do keep wicking this gap and then going right back higher, so nothing yet. Nothing yet. 10:35, 5 minutes into the new 30. I mean, yeah, look at that wick on that 15-minute. You dirty dog. You dirty dog. Peep the 5-minute. Oops. The 5-minute gap here, is that what I'm looking at? That's a huge double button, says William. I think he meant double bottom, but I don't think we necessarily believe in those here. People going long are technically right. Based on what? Based on what exactly? Would you say that are they technically right based on the 4-hour change in the state of delivery for lower? This 1-hour close below these recent lows. Like, what exactly would you say justifies the longs? What would you say? All right, boys and girls. The close right here after the inversion of this gap was, in hindsight now, the 100% correct move, as I would have been stopped at break even. So I secured something. Secured something for my troubles. 400 per account. Versus letting it all come back out of stubbornness. So I guess W for that. But yeah, we'll stay with this and see how we're looking here in the next 10-15 minutes as we roll into the 11 a.m. macro. Yeah, I guess really just moral victory for me. In a partially at least. It would have been a better moral victory had we just kept dumping hard, but everybody up here kept saying, Tyler, you're cooked, you're cooked. I'm going long, I'm long. And I just hope now you know who daddy is. I hope you now know who your father is, and I expect a gift on Father's Day next year. I'll be sharing half the pot with the ICT. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, dude, shit. You know what's crazy? If I just would have did a static 1-2 there, I think that would have been damn near perfect. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that perfect 1-2 RR. Oh well. Welcome to trading. I think this is actually not. Oh, it is. I mean, yeah, dude. If I'm looking at, I see what you guys are saying. You're looking at ES. I'm assuming you guys are looking at ES going towards the previous day high. I don't disagree with that. It's just amazing to me how different the structure is right now on these two. And especially when you factor in Dow Jones, it's like in its own universe. Look at this shit. What is going on? Is NQ just fucking with us? Is that what this is? Is this just a big freaking haha gotcha? Cause I mean, yeah, it's a little sus. Yeah, I can't lie. Listen, that's one thing about me, chat, is I'm never gonna lie to you. And I would be lying if I said that ES didn't look good for that previous day high. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. That's the thing, and that's what they don't tell you really in school, really. You know what I mean? Like they tell you a lot of stuff, but when it comes to like things being are what they are, like this is what they don't tell you, and I'm not gonna be that guy. Look at this. Look at that. Dang. Well, how about this? Instead of us both being wrong about the longs and the shorts, it actually turns out we were both right. So, like, to an extent. How about that? How about that, chat? Huh? Huh? Both of us? Bears and the Bulls having a little fun, getting a little action today. How about it? How about it? You could say the market's being inclusive today. The market is feeling like including everybody. Yeah. God, I'm still bummed. I'm still bummed that I got close to. Damn it. I'm still bummed about that. 7 points away. You son of a gun, dude. I gotta tell you, though. I gotta tell you. I'm still holding out a little bit of hope for this short to maybe still play. I don't know. There's something about it. I do want to see ES take the previous day high at least, though. It would be a little sus to see it get this close and then not just finish the job. We're literally a point away. So yeah, I guess shout out to either one of you guys, short the Bulls or the Bears in the chat. Anybody that went short, congrats. If you went if you went short on NQ, I guess. And then yeah, if you went long, I mean, you're sitting in profit if you're long here, like off this inversion. And if anybody longed ES, yeah, you're sitting real nice. About to hit target, I would say. Tanya is short. Do you mean like physically short or like she's in a short? How tall? Does anybody know how tall Tanya is? Like, do you think she's into short kings? Also, what is like the definite? She's not 5'10", bro. No way. What is she, a giant? Five ten. Fuck. That can't be right. That can't be right. I would tell you guys to ask in her chat, but she never reads her chat. So you guys probably won't get an answer. Not me, boys and girls. I read almost all of them, unless I'm busy yapping, but... Tanya isn't short. Well, what is oh wait, hang on. Well, what's considered like where like if you were to be classifying any guy as a short king, what height are you giving him? I mean, I'm not like dwarf size. I'm not even short, real. I'm like average size. Well, hang on. I'm average height. I'm average height. I better not say average size. The women in here might get the wrong idea. Careful. When it comes to anything else relating to size, we're so far below average, it hurts. Oh, no. I'll show you a rejection block. I'm sorry. Hide your kids, hide your wives, boys and girls. No, I'm like 5'9.5". You throw some shoes on me, I'm like a good 5. I'm a solid 5'10", you know, so it is what it is. Bro, I kind of want to short this. I'm doing it. Let's see if it pays off for me. Previous day high taken on ES. We just got this inversion on the 1 minute. Rolling the dice here. Seeing if we can get an expansion back to these lows. Oh, butter me up and sell me a biscuit. Please, chat. Pretty cheap trade here. Now I am trading like a woman. Not being happy with what I got. Looking for better. Looking for more. Yeah, don't like that. Don't like that. Two-minute, 3-minute gap here. Oh, fuck. All right, I got a little too excited. Maybe a little too excited on this one. Yeah. I think I fucked up. I'm just gonna get out. I fucked up. We're still green, don't worry. I got a little excited. I got a little too excited there. Well, we're just talking about so much fun stuff. I got a little carried away. Well, Melda, I appreciate you saying that, but the thing is, Melda, the thing is, there's a lot of horny dudes in the trading space. And I mean, they are straight. I guess that kind of proves that, but what can I do? What can I do? You know, maybe I just need to wear maybe a lower V-neck, perhaps. You said your least favorite was inversion entries. I see why now. I mean, yeah, inversions can be really bad if you're wrong, obviously. But I also didn't even I jumped the gun so fast on that. I didn't even like really analyze the fact that we're literally trading right down into a bissy. So it was just a mistake overall. I just got too excited on that. Didn't even bother to look off anything but the 1 minute. Dude, I have like an eyelash in my eye. It's bugging me. Took like 6 1 minute candles to inverse. Not really. Took like 6. 1, 2, 3. Took like 4. This inversion right here. This inversion right here was what I was going off of there. And then the fact that ES had taken the previous day high. I just kind of jumped the gun. Oh my god. Somebody come look at my eye and get this eyelash out. Holy fuck. All right, macro is starting here, by the way. I mean, I'm gonna be slightly dumbfounded if somebody in the chat, I forget who said it. Somebody in the chat was saying we're gonna be back at all-time highs by the end of the day. If we just correct this whole move like we did yesterday with this move, I will be a little dumbfounded, to be honest, but just a little. Hourly candle is going to close here in 8 minutes. Let me rephrase what I said. I'll be a little dumbfounded if it happens as quickly as it did yesterday. I'm not gonna be dumbfounded if it happens. I'm gonna be dumbfounded if it happens like in the same manner that it happened yesterday. I appreciate it, Melda. I appreciate it. Also, Melda, why did you change your name from Maida to Melda? Why are you trying to throw me off? How to set multiple take profits or take partial. Chauncey, you just put the opposing order for however many contracts you want to take off. Assuming you're talking about futures. Let's say you're long 2 contracts, but let's say you wanted to take, for example, 1 contract off at this high as a partial profit. You would just put, if you're in a long, you would just put a sell limit here for 1. So that would take off the 1 contract. If you wanted to take the whole thing off, you would take off however many contracts you're in. But it's just the opposing order. That's your real name? Oh. So you had a fake name before. Well, the markets do move on technical wishes if you're an ICT trader. That's the thing taken in. We trade like the banks here. So the market, like my wish is the market's command, basically. And if you disagree, you're just wrong. So not sure what you want me to tell you. Not sure what you're looking for me to say. But I gotta be honest with you. Laugh all you want, take it in. It's just the truth. I gotta give you the truth. Your bias should always be fundamental, not technical. You know, good point taken in. Because we never, ever see the market do the opposite of what the news would say, right? That, like, never happens, right? Like the market never has good news, and then it goes the other direction for a while, right? That never happens? Tell me why. Let's close my chart and trade on tweets. All right, hourly closes in 5. I'm gonna see if I can frame an hourly power of 3 around this 11 a.m. And it's gonna look like either this or like that. Make sense? Snail long into get fucked. I don't know. Figuring out what's good news and what's bad news is a skill. How about you be a little bit more ambiguous, taken in? Could you be a little bit more vague and ambiguous for us? It would actually be really helpful. It reminds me of like when your parents said something that didn't make sense and you're like, why? And then they're just like, because I fucking said so, that's why. Why is the news good or bad? Because I fucking said it was good or bad, that's why. Dumbass. Listen, it only hides your comments if you type it in all caps. Soap opera music reminds me of my childhood. How did you come up with that one? Are you saying that I'm playing soap opera music right now, or was that just like a random thought that came to your head that you kind of felt like just sharing? Now you're talking shorts taken in. What the fuck? Buddy changes his mind. Has there even been more fundamental news? The fundamental trader just he just changed his mind. Listen, if you're a fundamental trader, the fundamentals are either bullish or they're bearish. They don't change every 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Here comes the justification in the chat. Just wait. Just wait, it's coming. Don't short. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. All right, 11 a.m. incoming here, boys and girls. 11 a.m. power of 3. That's what I'm trying to frame this off of. Obviously, this is our hourly close, which is also the start of our 4-hour candle. And to be frank, like I said, I'm open to playing both sides here. You know, if we could dig down into this wick, create the lower wick, and then look to maybe trade into this hourly gap. I like the idea of longing into that. If we were to trade into that hourly gap first and then start to roll over, then I would maybe look to short. That's my plan, though. Frank's your name? I think your name is Dylan, actually. Lower wick put in here. May look to long if we get an inversion right away here. We keep wicking this gap here. Let us see. Kev says, I trade a lot like Tyler. My man. My man. My neck. My back. Take my liquidity and my gap. Why was that kind of good? I think that's called Eskimo Brothers, actually, Kev. Or do I got that wrong? That was the wait. That's a 2-minute. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks, Darian. No sweepy? No sweepy what? I'm not in this, guys. I just had this framed up, but was interested in this inversion. Did not get it here on the 2 minute now. Still holding this gap. 2-3 minute gap here. We do see ES. This is the only issue with this. So the ES is trading into, I believe, this hourly gap right now. Or wait, no, it's not an hourly gap on ES though. Oh, take it back. It's not an hourly gap because the structure is way fucking different. That's why. And we're fucking above highs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. SMTs on both sides of this range right here. At the lows and at the highs right now. Yeah, this is a nothing for me at the moment. For at least the next 20 seconds, it's a nothing. Go long? Okay. If John says so. Yeah, 50% of our hourly wick. All the way down here at the 930s. It's actually all the way back down in this inversion. Honestly, that would throw me for a loop. Can we get the IFVJ? We are just stuck in this gap right now. Yeah, NQ is trolling right now. Yeah, the 11 a.m. macro has basically come and gone. So interesting that you can frame like totally different ideas depending on if you're looking at like the hourly, the 4 hour, the 15-minute. At least on the NASDAQ. What's up, Bill? Yeah, I caught some of the short from here to here and then closed it as it inversed this gap against me. It got 7 points from my... I was trying to target this low. It got 7 points from my TP, and I just did my best to not give all of the profit back. I don't think a good icy tea trader is looking for shorts now. After that big dump, sell side liquidity, new week opening gap, and a new day opening gap. Yeah, I am absolutely leaning for this inversion to maybe just play longs into this 15-minute breaker here. And I'd just be going for like a 1 to 2 R. Because I'm also just looking at this range like this. Premium and discount. So this would also be OTE. So that's kind of what I would look for. That's what I'd be aiming for, but you know, when you look at the 15 here, like we still look bearish on the 15, so wasn't gonna just jump the gun on this. John, yeah, John was like, "Go long." Thank God I didn't listen to John. Holy shit, John, you almost got me fucked. Come on, John. Dude. Not cool, man. Not cool. John almost did me so dirty, bro. Wouldn't the breaker be the next low? Yes. No, yes, Kent. It would be. But I mean, they're both breakers. But yes, this is the new high that was put in. So you are correct. If I were to sum it up better, I would say that I was framing premium and discount / OT of the range. I'm looking at the leg up, right? I'm looking at this leg from this high to this low, and I'm saying, okay, where's premium, where's OT of the range? I just eyeballed it, and it just so happens that OT is also smack dab in this low. So good looks, I guess. Good looks. But yeah, I mean, you know, that might be even again, that's more of a low-hanging fruit thought process here. You know, I'm sure there's people in the chat that are like, I want to see all-time highs. I want to see, you know, some people are probably looking at this hourly thinking they want to see like a 6 sister on NQ today, and they want to see this hourly get all the way to the previous day high as well. Right? Take the AM session high minimum, previous day high, get above here. Maybe it'll happen, but otherwise, I mean, shoot. So far this week, what is today? Thursday. I guess I can't say that we were green every day. So was this okay, so hang on. Yeah, didn't trade Monday. Tuesday, we did end up getting the move to play out after a couple losses. So I ended up slightly technically red, but if anybody held to the target, even if they took those other losses, should be green. Green yesterday. Today we're a little in the green. We got no news tomorrow. But, you know, begs the question, what's this weekly candle going to do? What's this weekly candle going to do? What's our objective, right? Previous weekly high had already been taken. Like, so far this week is obviously, and to be expected, you could say, right? Kind of a big nothing burger on this week so far. We have this weekly fair value gap that, you know, I kind of was in the back of my mind, like I knew was down here, but we just haven't really moved too much. It's more so of an inside week so far. Makes sense with the no news, but all things considered, I guess, you know, I feel like it's been all right. Can't really complain too much. Navigated it pretty decent. Definitely could have been a lot worse. The monetization is green every day, though. Hell yeah. What can your trap take over your trap? Yeah. No, yeah. I'm just happy I didn't stubbornly hold that short and then not get anything off the table. It is a bummer, though. I mean, we come down, create these equal lows, and then just can't go get it done. Especially considering I felt like I was being very conservative. You know, my original target was these lows here. And I basically moved it up as we were approaching 1030. One, it was a good risk reward. It was like a 2 point something R here. But as 1030 was approaching, I wanted to see 1030 accelerate through this low. And then, you know, if we started reversing from there, yeah, I just didn't know what we were going to get. So, yeah, I thought I was being conservative when I moved my TP up to this low. And even that couldn't get delivered for me. So, very good at trade management. It just depends my mood if I'm being stubborn or not. When I'm not being stubborn, I can be a very good trade manager based on just what I'm seeing in price. But when I'm stubborn, when I'm like, no, I demand that we get to this target, which goes without saying, then all of a sudden, like, all trade management kind of went out the window at that point. Easier said than done. Sometimes you marry an idea and you just can't let go of it, you know? For whatever reason. So, yeah, when I can avoid that state of mind, and believe you me, today was a trade especially that I very much wanted to hold that, but I'm just like, I knew the right thing to do was to get out. So, thankfully, I listened to myself. I can't stand this Alex Trader dude. I don't know who that is. Are you talking about like FX Alex G or whatever? Isn't that the guy that streaked at the Super Bowl with his Instagram name on his stomach? Oops. I'm going to try this long if we can retest this order block here. Idea would be we're going back to the hourly gap at least. I'm going to go break even at that point, which would be above this high. And seeing if we could get like a 1 to 2. Maybe take it to this high here. Right there. See if we can get... See if it can tap me. And it did. All right, I'm in this trying for the hourly gap at least to protect the trade. Finally went long here. Well, taking in, you said shorts now or never, but that was like back here, so that must mean higher, right? Or no? Thanks, Dav, for the wishes of luck. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the wishes of luck. William says, "Trust me, it's going higher." All right. The confidence is throwing me off now. The confidence of which you said that is throwing me off a little bit. Put my stop below the FEG. It's never going below that. It just went below it. Oh, now you deleted the message. He says, put the stop below the FEG. It's never going below that. Goes below it, deletes the message. Oh my God. Just close below 50% of it. Not ideal. Get your ass up there, chat. Yeah, get your ass up there. Don't even fuck around. Get going. Get going. Okay. Go, 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 go. Bias for today. Trump announced new tariffs again. It was short bias. I'm kind of flipping along here after all of the selling that we did on the NASDAQ. Kind of almost viewing this as a sixth sister now, where it's like NQ is going to maybe play catch up with the Dow and ES, because ES and Dow have not. It was just NQ selling off today. So that was interesting, but basically just going off this hourly. These are the hourly candles here to the right. So in short, I said that if price opened up for 11 and went to the hourly gap first, and then we kind of started to flip back bearish, I would look for lower. But given that we've traded down into respecting 50% of the wick, and we have this hourly fair value gap above here, realistically, like, I really want to, even if we do go lower, I want to see the hourly gap traded to first, at which point I'm protecting my trade. So I think this could be at least high probability to do. And then if we can get more out of it, great. But that's kind of the framework here that I'm using. And then obviously I'll try to man it. Like, you know, if we get up here and it looks like price has no chance of accelerating much into this hourly gap, then, you know, maybe I can look to manage it accordingly. But, you know, just looking at the hourly here, this is a huge 4-hour gap. You know, my TP is probably like about 50% as well, OT of the range, etc. So I still think my TP here is conservative. Careful, William. Hey, careful. I talked shit last time. I got 7 points from TP. I don't need a rerun. I don't want a rerun. About to put in, yeah, new hourly high here. I feel like I should probably just protect it now. Wouldn't want to see it. We'd be all the way back at opening price if this returns to my entry. So I'll protect it now. Locking in to protect it, but let's see if we can get some acceleration through the hourly. I'll look to manage it more closely if we can, you know, get into this hourly gap above this high. Maybe start trailing, etc. The planets are with me? Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Hell yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's fuck!
Let's fuck. Hourly gap incoming here, folks. Let me not speak too soon, I guess. No, this is 1 mini. One mini. Well, yeah, that's the thing. We need NQ to stop playing Sick Sister here and start playing the sexier twin sister. You know what I mean? All right. There is the hourly gap, boys and girls. This is where it gets interesting. I mean, I'll start trailing a little bit. But really would like to see acceleration now into this hourly gap. I don't want to trail too tight. Just tight enough. Kind of like what your sister said. All right, too far. Yes, 1 mini per account, yep. Yep, this is my floating P&L currently. Ooh, I love that. Love that. Let's trail more. 980 is my trail. $11.30 incoming here. Going for this high here. 23,010. That's what she said, dude. Listen, don't shoot the messenger, bro. I'm only one man. Only one man. Thanks, Drop Shop. Yeah, really the hourly is what gave me all the clarity on this. Just, you know, if this, then that. If we hit the hourly gap first, I was going to probably be more bearish, but we did not. $11.30 in 2 minutes. You got to pump it. I don't know. Last time I sang that, it didn't go all the way to target. But fuck it, we ball. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. Come on. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go. Another new high. I really do kind of want to lock in here, but I'm afraid that we wick down in here and give it that final push at 11:30. The same is also true. It could wick me out in profit and then go as well. You know, we don't know how big that wick will be. Sometimes those wicks are big, you know? Sometimes those wicks are pretty big. I've seen some big wicks in my day. Never be too careful. All right, new 30-minute. Ideally, it just wicks all the way up to here first. Oh, that is sexy. Get going. Get that stupid ass going. Oh. Hopefully I don't piss it off. Oh, is this midnight? Yeah, you're right, I think. I turned it off. It is midnight. Oh, man. Well, let's trail then. Let's trail it then. Trail to 993. Thanks for the heads up on that. I turned that off. I forgot we're at midnight. Yeah, get going. Get going, little girl. All right, that sounded wrong. Forgive me. Get going, little girl. Jesus. Maybe I should be a politician. Right at 23,000, boys and girls. Whole number. Come on, get a little higher, a little above it, man. Do it, 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 do it. You've got to bump it up, don't you know? Bump it up. You've got to bump it up, don't you know? You got it in you. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on. You've got it in you. Come on. You've got it. Find support at midnight. Fuck you, bitch. All right, boys. I got trailed out in profit there, 994. Let's see. I just want to see if it trails back into this gap and then goes. I think we hit one. Was it 1 to 2? Did we hit? Nah, not quite 1 to 2. Just about. Just about. Let's see though. This was what I was worried about. That we trade into this gap and then maybe we finish it off, but that's all right. That's all right. We secured it. The 30-minute candle, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, the 30-minute candle just flipped back bearish as well. So you can see the 30-minute. Oh, that's the 15. Sorry, 30, 15. Either way, we traded up into the gap and now we're kind of flipping back bearish. So who knows? Maybe we won't even get this high. It depends if we're really bearish or not. Are we actually bearish, or is this going to catch up to ES and be at all-time highs? Is the question. But we'll see. This will be pretty good management, I would say, across the board. I mean, other than my little, trade where I jumped the gun here. I gave back $200 per account, so I'm up like a little over 800 per account right now. But anyway, yeah, managed it. I feel all right. we'll see. I just want to see how this finishes off, boys and girls. Just to see if it completes this this move to this high, or if this was a fantastic trail. I just know on Tuesday I trailed very tight like that, and it ended up pulling back for a gap, and then it completed. But well, yeah, little girl, forget I said that, bro. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. But the good news is there's no client list apparently, so I think I'm safe. See the song, but the song did it again. That Pump It Up song only works so far. You know? We all knew you have been waiting to go long today. Well, I'll tell you what, I was waiting to go long after London Low was taken, but then we just did not stop free falling, so I kind of had to change my tune a little bit. And now we'll see. But let's do a P&L check before you guys go. You guys are already dropping like flies. Everybody, as soon as trades get done, people just say, peace out, I'm out of here. Okay, why you guys are like that? You guys just use and abuse us. You know? All right. Let me know in the... Oh, bro. Hit the hourly... previous hourly high. Look at that sensitivity. Jumping, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. But this is also where partials are really helpful. Right? Where you can secure something here and not trail as tight. Oh, man. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Thank you for the free money. My pleasure. Yeah, let me know if you guys are green, red, or flat today. Look at that. A lot of greens. 64% green. Nice. Yeah, there was really opportunity both sides of the market today. Got a little bit of it going short and now a little bit of it going long. Not too bad. Oh, okay. So you're thinking ES previous weekly high now. I see. I see. Yeah. Potentially. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. I see. I see. All right, who is still holding these longs in here? I'm sure you guys are, to some extent at least, even if you took partials already. But yeah, everything is still holding pretty decent here. Now you got a BPR. Let me know, boys and girls, if you guys are still holding and what your targets are. I guess, are you guys targeting just this high? Are you guys targeting like previous day high? What are you guys targeting? What are you guys targeting right now? See, yeah, taking in cracks me up too. But sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Taking in's a good guy. Absolutely. But like, for example, what threw me off is when I hopped in this long, he was saying, oh no, right? So, I mean, I guess I can't imply or dig into what that's implying too much, but if I had to guess, it sounds like it's implying like, hey, dude, you're wrong here. You know, oh no, bad trade, right? But then if that is the case, and then you're turning around and saying you're a genius for calling longs, I mean, I'm just confused. Like, what side of the fence are we on, right? You see what I mean, though? It's like a little bit like, what? Oh, no, because I'm easy to trigger? Well, not actually, like, triggered or offended, but it is nice when you guys give me some content to just chit-chat about while we wait for markets to do whatever they got to do. Target is the breaker that I took the short from at open. Brian, you sick son of a gun. You would take that short at the breaker at the open, wouldn't you? Of course you did, Brian. Oh, wait. No, trigger to go in on any trade? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I waited for the change in the state here. I set my limit at the order block. It picked me up and away we went. A little bit of drawdown here as we went into the gap. A little bit of drawdown here. About 10, 11 points. Kev says, ha 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 ha. No, longs were definitely the way. ES was telling the story. Then the 5-minute FEG holding. Why would you short it? But you know what's crazy though, Kev? Is like, let's say price did short. Wouldn't people would just say the opposite? They would just say, ha 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 ha. Why would you long? NQ telling the story. Hourly close below the short-term lows. Hourly gap. Ha 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 ha. And for all we know, literally an hour or two could go by. This 4-hour candle could fucking totally flip from the 4-hour OB. And from premium of this range. Who fucking knows, dude? You know what I'm saying? Trump could come out in 10 minutes and say he just put tariffs on something. And it's donezo, you know? So I just got to point that out, right? You can't be... I appreciate the confidence. You know what I mean? But it just feels a little... It feels a little arrogant almost, right? Like... At the end of the day, every trade that, no matter how many confluences we have, it seems like, doesn't matter how good a trade is, it could still fail somehow, some way. We've all been there. We've all been in those trades where we're like, there is zero chance this trade fails. This trade is so fucking good. You size up. You're just like, you're sold that this trade is the most perfect trade you've seen ever. And it fails. And you're just like, what the fuck? How did that trade not work? How did that trade not work? But yet this stupid, like, low probability trade that I took went perfect. You know what I mean? Ain't that funny how that works sometimes? He's a Gemini. No, take it in. Don't tell me you're one of those astrology guys. What's my horoscope say? I'm a Libra. Do you know? What is my trading style like as a Libra? You're a Libra. You go on tilt. Liberal. Oh, fuck you, great trades. Not cool, man. Bro, we've been losing this week together. I've been taking losing this week together. What do you mean? I've been green basically every day. This was last week. So yeah, this week, even this trade, the only reason that I've had a red day this week is because I got trailed out in profit before it went to my final target on this. Otherwise, this technically could have been a green day as well. So I hope you ain't talking to me. Hope you ain't talking to me. Cap what? What's cap? Don't be talking to me, Cool Shady. Listen, I just do this live. I ain't fucking cap about nothing. Not happy how I did it. Risked the entire bag for 300 to pass it, and I hate doing that. I feel like evals just need to be cranked. No, I agree with you. I agree with you, Lang trades. If I'm on an eval, I'm swinging for the fences. I'll blow that thing. I don't care. Yesterday, slightly red. Me? Are you high? Are you talking about yourself? Anyway, this high was taken, boys and girls. So looks like the answer ultimately, in hindsight, too tight of a trail there. We did not. We got here at 11. Yeah, basically right at the end of this 15-minute. New 15-minute candle is about to open. So that's all right. Still got trailed out at 994. So left like 15 points on the table. Yeah, I don't know. Like, cool. I don't know if you're talking about me. I was not red yesterday. Was not red. Anyway, hey, boys and girls, like the stream if you've enjoyed hanging out. But I would say congratulations. It sounds like most of the chat is green, regardless of whether you caught shorts or longs. Opportunities were present going both ways today. We will see where we go from here. At this moment, gun to my head, I would probably assume that NQ is looking to kind of catch back up. Little six sister action to the other indices. So unless something wild happens, that's kind of where I would lean, I guess, if you want my opinion, but that could always change. We got an FOMC member speaking Waller in the afternoon, not a big deal. No news tomorrow, but we'll be live streaming tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll see if we can end the week on a high note. It'll be Cash Preservation Friday, so we'll try to navigate it the best that we can, boys and girls. But appreciate you guys being here. Like the stream before you go. Use code Tyler at your favorite firm. And hey, peace and love, everybody. Enjoy your Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracement to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.